Hey guys, Pat here from Supreme Screen Service. Today I want to talk about how to make a mock-up within a minute or even less for t-shirts.
You know who made it.
So at Supreme Screen Service, what we require for all orders that we're going to print for you is a mock-up. That's basically a visual illustration of what it's going to look like in the end so that we have a visual of what you want. A lot of times this is perfect for you to use as a proofing tool for your customers in the final approval process when you're getting the jobs. So by the time you order from us, you already have the proof approved, and it's something that you can upload very easily, quickly on our website. We were speaking to some customers in the past week about what takes them so long to place their orders. And the reason I say so long is because they're in a hurry to get the job going and they want us to print it as soon as possible. The problem is that they have to do, or you guys have to do a lot of legwork in order to get the order to us. You have to, quote your customer already. You have to have a mock-up ready. You kind of got to know what it's going to cost from our website. So you got to know how many colors it is if it's screen printing, for example, and also building a mock-up. And a lot of customers are like, okay, well, I got a lot of legwork to do. Now that I get you the order, can you print it right now? And we do print it quickly. We print it within usually 3 to 5 business days from when we receive your garments. But a customer recently was saying, man, it just takes me a long time to make a mock-up. And I was like, really? Because I know some really easy ways to do it. And I wanted to show you here today something that is very simple on how to make a mock-up. So I'm not sure if all the apparel companies out there have products that you can download or copy from very simply, but Sanmar does. I recommend Sanmar for purchasing your garments and sending them to us. They have a lot of perks for us. The PSST program that they have is perfect for wholesalers like us to serve you. There's never any shipping from them to us. So that's one thing that you guys don't have to pay for. Even if you were printing the shirts yourself, you'd have to have them shipped from Sanmar to you, and there's a shipping fee. But because we spend, or our resellers spend so much with them per year, over $1 million to get us the garments, they ship us the garments for free, no minimum required on everything they offer. So just a little plug about them. But really quickly, here's how you go about making a mock-up, for example. Using some of the items from Sanmar. You could use SNS, whatever company you want to get them from. I don't know how accessible those garments are or the images are from those companies, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do a left chest logo and a full back logo onto a hoodie. I already have the graphics designed. I'm just going to put together a basic mock-up, something really, really simple, a left chest and a back for some graphics I already have, just to show you the way I go about it and how easy it is. You can start your timer now if you want, but I believe I could do it in less than a minute. So I'm just going to go for the 18500 pullover Gildan. That's just a really good product. It's asking me to log in here. Let me see. Let me go to black. Black's the one I want. And what they have here is blanks that you can choose from. You could choose with a model or not, but I like to go for the blanks. And what I do here is I right click. I'm working with a Mac here. Okay. So copy image. And I'm going to take that to CorelDRAW. And I'm just going to paste that in here. Boom. That's all it is. And then I'm going to make this like 50%. And I have a graphic here. I'm going to drop this left chest here. I got to move this to the front. This really is a test because I don't use the Mac with CorelDRAW that often, but it's putting me to the test here. So I want to put this in the order to the front of the page. There we go. So approximately my left chest graphic will be there. And I'm just going to go back to Sanmar and grab the back. Boom. Right click on this. Copy image. Back to CorelDRAW. Paste it. That's all I'm doing is copy and pasting. So make this like 50% so I could have it on the screen here. Maximize this real quick and take this graphic. All I'm doing here is making a mock-up just as a visual representation for my staff members. This is what we ask for our Supreme customers to do. And placement isn't super uber important. Like if you have this here versus here, the people who print for us are print professionals. They know where the graphics need to go on your garments. If you do have a customer who says, okay, I need this to be 3¼ inches from the collar, just let us know that, draw that in here. That will take a little bit longer for you to make a mock-up in those cases. But you saw, boom, right there. That's a mock-up. Basically select this, export it, make it a JPEG file. And we have a template on our website, SupremeScreenService.com, for wholesale printers. So to export, just file, export, and you can keep this a PDF or make it a JPEG. And this can work in just about any software: Illustrator, Photoshop, CorelDRAW is what I'm using here, Affinity, Designer. There you go. It doesn't have to be 300 DPI necessarily. This is just a visual representation. We want your art to be high quality and such, but that's all it really takes to make a mock-up, guys. So if you have any questions, send us an email. We'd love to help, but that's really the gist of it when it comes to a mock-up. Not everybody at Supreme Screen Service speaks English, but you know, a picture is worth 1,000 words, as the saying goes. So if you're struggling to make a mock-up, or oftentimes I hear from a advertising agency that the art department's not in, really anybody can do this. And in the ordering process for Supreme Screen Service, we do need art files. Oftentimes, you can get true good vector art files from your customers. Not always. You can send them out to a vectorizing agency such as patternsindia.com, and they can redraw something fairly complicated for about $6. So in the ordering process for screen printing example, we want a vector file that's ideally to size, but if you can't size it, there's a form that you'll fill out. Here it says mandatory mock-up sheet here. This is on the actual ordering page. And all you're basically going to do is drop that mock-up in here and put some notes in. All of this information is required for the ordering process. This is just like a little bit of a reminder, but I know I'm going on and on here. But yeah, that's how you make an easy mock-up. Sorry to keep on rambling. SupremeScreenService.com. Try us out. We ship 3 to 5 days for screen printing. We also do direct-to-film transfers, but also the pressing of the transfers if you don't have time for that kind of thing, as well as embroidery. So I'll do some other videos about embroidery and how we go about vectorizing, which technically we don't do. We ask that you guys get the digitizing done before you send us the orders. We recommend ignition drawing for that, but that's a whole different subject. Check us out, Supreme Screen Service. We have no minimums, by the way. So if you just need like 1 or 6 or 12 screen printed tees, we can do that for you. All right, guys. Have a good day. We'll see you here soon. Take care.